Hey everybody, it's David Pingree. We're out here at Kaweah Creek Raceway today with the 2018 Yamaha YZ250F. And just doing our introduction on this bike today. Not a whole lot to introduce, if I'm being real honest. It's largely unchanged from the 2017 model. You get the blue rims, which I think look really, really cool. Some folks are hot or cold on them, but I think it looks great. There's also some blue anodized parts and pieces on the motor. Just a different updated look for 2018. Although there's not anything new technically on the bike, I think it's important to note that this is probably one of the best 250s up to this point. If you, to me, a really good litmus test for how good a 250 is what are the privateer guys riding at the Nationals? Because those guys don't have factory support. They need the best platform they can get. And if you look down the line, there's an awful lot of blue these days. So that's a pretty good indicator that this is a great machine. We're going to go out today and just have some fun on it because why not? Why wouldn't we? It's a fun bike to ride, and we'll get back to you with a little bit of feedback. All right, we're all buttoned up out on the track, got some time on this thing, had a really good time riding it, as usual. But I did come across a couple things I just wanted to pass along. This motor makes so much power and has such good torque. I found myself, through any kind of sweeping turns, I can pull third pretty easily with this bike. And if I'm in second through a turn, I gotta make a quick shift to third. So my suggestion is if you are a fast novice, intermediate, or expert level rider, try dropping down a tooth on this bike. It's got to come stock with a 50. I would go to a 49 and just try it. I think it'll allow you to carry second a little bit further out of turns and just keep your RPMs a little bit lower, which is always good, especially on a bike that has the torque to pull that. So give that a try. That was just something that I found out there. All in all, same bike as last year, kind of the same feeling. I love the fork. Actually, the suspension in general, just very, very plush initially with a great transition. So, you can flat land anything. It doesn't bottom through. These guys have done a really good job of making this bike handle well. Turns really sharp. The only thing for me was making sure you get it balanced. In the past, if I'm a little bit high in the rear, the front end gets a little nervous and feels overloaded. So just make sure you have your sag numbers right. And I would say keep adding sag until you feel like it's too much, like it's been your stink bug, and then find that balance again. But it definitely is, for me, very sensitive to ride height as far as balance goes. So just play with that. If you want to go back and look at our dialed in video on the 17, you can find that on YouTube or on RacerX's video channels. And it's a great bike. Also comes with Bridgestones. I would recommend going to Dunlop MX3S or Michelin Starcross 5. I just like the way those tires work. These Bridgestones are okay, but that's another change I would make. Other than that, great motorcycle. You guys will love it. Sharp new look for 2018. Check them out in your Yamaha dealers.